Artificial intelligence is everywhere, from the apps on your phone to the cars on the road. It's shaping industries, solving problems, and even creating art. But do you really understand the key terms behind this transformative technology? It might be too late to catch up if you don't stick around until the end of the video, where you'll discover how you rank. Turing test candidate? Cyber scholar? Or quantum thinker? Welcome to the AI Handbook. Today, we're diving into 30 essential AI terms that everyone should know. Whether you're just starting out or are already a seasoned enthusiast, this video will help you easily understand the latest AI news and integrate these key terms into your daily conversations and life. Let's get started. 1. Artificial intelligence, AI. The simulation of human intelligence in machines, enabling them to perform tasks that typically require human thinking, such as learning, reasoning, problem-solving, and decision-making. For instance, virtual assistants like Siri or Alexa answering questions or setting reminders. 2. Machine learning, ML. A subset of AI where systems learn from data to improve performance without being explicitly programmed. For instance, email spam filters improving over time. 3. Deep learning. A subset of machine learning that uses neural networks with multiple layers, hence deep, to analyze and learn from complex data like images, speech, or text. For instance, facial recognition systems identifying individuals in photos. 4. A neural network. A computational model inspired by the structure and function of the human brain, consisting of interconnected layers of nodes, or neurons, that process and learn from data. For instance, a neural network recognizing handwritten digits by analyzing pixel patterns. 5. Natural language processing, NLP. A branch of AI focused on enabling machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language in a meaningful way. For instance, chatbots like ChatGPT holding conversations or translating text between languages. 6. Computer vision. A field of AI that enables machines to interpret and analyze visual data from the world, such as images and videos. For instance, self-driving cars using computer vision to detect pedestrians, traffic signs, and other vehicles. 7. Algorithm. A set of rules or instructions for solving a problem or performing a task. For instance, a search algorithm finding the shortest route on a map. 8. Training data. The dataset used to teach a machine learning model to recognize patterns, make predictions, or perform specific tasks. For instance, thousands of labeled images of cats and dogs used to train a model to classify pet photos. 9. Supervised learning. A machine learning technique where the model is trained on labeled data, meaning the input data is paired with the correct output. For instance, training a model to predict house prices based on features like size, location, and number of bedrooms. 10. Unsupervised learning. A machine learning technique where the model is trained on unlabeled data, identifying patterns or structures without predefined outputs. For instance, grouping customers into clusters based on their purchasing behavior without prior labels. 11. Reinforcement learning. A ML method where an agent learns by interacting with an environment and receiving rewards or penalties. For instance, a robot learning to navigate a maze by receiving rewards for reaching the exit and penalties for hitting walls. 12. Overfitting. When a model performs well on training data but poorly on new, unseen data. For instance, a model memorizing specific data points in a dataset rather than understanding the underlying trend. 13. Bias. Systematic errors in a model's predictions caused by flawed assumptions, imbalanced training data, or unfair representations. For instance, a hiring algorithm favoring one gender over another due to biased historical hiring data. 14. Generative AI. A type of AI that creates new content, such as text, images, music, or videos, by learning patterns from existing data. For instance, tools like DALL-E generating images from text descriptions or ChatGPT writing essays. 15. Chatbot. An AI-powered program designed to simulate human conversation, typically through text or voice interactions. For instance, a customer service chatbot answering FAQs or helping users troubleshoot issues. 16. Big data. Extremely large and complex datasets that require advanced tools and techniques to store, process, and analyze. For instance, analyzing terabytes of social media data to identify trends or predict user behavior. 17. Synthetic data. Artificially generated data that mimics real-world data, created using algorithms or simulations rather than being collected from actual events. For instance, generating fake customer profiles to test a new software system without using real user data. 18. Model. A mathematical representation of a real-world process created by ML algorithms. For instance, a weather prediction model forecasting rain. 19. Deepfake. A technique that uses deep learning, a subset of AI, to create highly realistic but fake images, videos, or audio, often by swapping faces or altering voices. For instance, a video of a celebrity saying something they never actually said, created using AI. 20. Edge AI. The deployment of AI algorithms directly on devices, like smartphones, sensors, or IoT devices, rather than relying on cloud-based servers. For instance, real-time language translation on a mobile app without needing an internet connection. 21. Transfer learning. A machine learning technique where a pre-trained model, developed for one task, is reused as the starting point for a different but related task. For instance, using a model trained on general image recognition, like identifying animals, to fine-tune it for a specific task, like detecting medical conditions in X-rays. 22. Ethics in AI. The study and application of moral principles to ensure AI systems are developed and used responsibly, fairly, and without harm. For instance, ensuring AI algorithms don't discriminate based on race, gender, or other biases. 23. AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. A type of AI that possesses the ability to understand, learn, and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks at a human-like level of intelligence. For instance, a robot that can cook, clean, write essays, and solve complex problems just as a human would. 24. Prompt. A specific input or instruction given to an AI model to generate a desired response or output. For instance, asking ChatGPT, explain quantum physics in simple terms, where the sentence is the prompt. 25. Autonomous systems. Systems capable of performing tasks and making decisions without human intervention, often powered by AI and machine learning. For instance, self-driving cars navigating roads and avoiding obstacles independently. 26. Data mining. The process of discovering patterns, correlations, and insights from large datasets using statistical and machine learning techniques. For instance, retailers analyzing purchase data to identify trends and recommend products. 27. Hallucination. When an AI model generates incorrect, nonsensical, or fabricated information that is not grounded in its training data or the input provided. For instance, a chatbot inventing fake historical events or providing inaccurate facts. 28. Clustering. An unsupervised learning technique for grouping similar data points. For instance, segmenting customers into groups based on behavior. 29. Data augmentation. A technique used to artificially increase the size of a dataset by making modifications to existing data, such as rotating, flipping, or adjusting images. This helps improve the performance and generalization of machine learning models. For instance, creating additional training images by rotating or cropping original photos to train a computer vision model more effectively. 30. GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer. A type of language model that generates human-like text. For instance, ChatGPT writing essays or answering questions. Now it's time to see how well you know these terms. Where do you stand? Are you a Turing test candidate, a cyber scholar, or a quantum thinker? Share your score in the comments below and let us know which terms were new to you. If you didn't get everything right, don't worry. AI is a vast field, and there's always more to learn. Keep exploring and refining your knowledge. AI is changing the world, and you don't want to miss the next chapter. Subscribe and join our community to stay informed about the most exciting AI breakthroughs.